and I pull up the news, and it was the first thing I saw. And I'm not even going to go around you. Like every faux pas the government of Jamaica, in my opinion, has made up until this point in terms of making a decision I consider questionable, I have been able to kind of rationalize it away by coming up with some excuse, even if it's not one that I subscribe to or necessarily agree with, some excuse as to why them do that, as to whether it's right or wrong. I leave that alone, but I can rationalize it, right? And that lends itself to a dangerous kind of like apathy and disengagement. So I'm very guilty of that. But it's the only way I can cope, it's the only way I can stay sane. I swear to God, I am a part of the problem, but it's the only way I can cope. So I realize there's enough people out there feeling the same thing, but this preposterous prison thing and the way the government of Jamaica responded to it riled up my spirit in a way that was unfamiliar to me up to this point. Like, I have a couple letters to the editor, well drafted. Me send off a couple email, to some people where I said, no, something I forgot happen because this is insane. But then couple weeks following that, I've seen a lot of other people voice ask the same questions. So, but kind of bill off, me never ever send a letter to the editor, same problem. So using myself as a case study, people are afraid of them own power to whether really do something or not do something. And then we're so concerned, we're so caught up with like survival, that the whole heap of hours you go and sit down to send out emails to get people organized and put together and do petition and organize rally and demand meeting with this and the person, like nothing. We just at our wits end and we're just tired, and it's almost a dangerous teetering point between complacency and just coping. So right now I am wavering on the line myself, and I think there are a lot of us who are. And I think for me, the only thing that don't make me get up on her is that, I want a leader. I want to see a leader. No, a lot of time I say that to people and they're like, but how you must say something like that? Like, you're a leader. Like, but, sometimes you just get tired and you feel like you lead too much things, or something feel like it just out of the scope of what and your comfort zone. So you just know, say, you know, for be the leader in another zone there. But the minute somebody step up who me say, oh, like, them have to go beg me for stop work. And it's that. So I think those sentiments are kind of slowing down a lot of those dissenting voices, but it is time because they need to know that we are here. Even the other day I was away when the whole enumeration thing was happening, and I came back like a few days after. It was said to have closed off, and I wondered if I needed to go down to the electoral office of Jamaica and say like, yo, I just forward, somebody need to come do what they need for them to enumerate me. And then I sit down and I was like, so I'm going to go down there. Then I thought it through somewhere, and then I said, when you go down there now, when it's election time, you're not interested in voting for none of them, so how that I go? So I called the EOJ and I called to find out whether or not there is like a no confidence option or something proactive on the ballot that would suggest that, okay, the citizen came up, but the citizen is sick and tired of the two of you, so that says something. Even if one of them still win, that's supposed to say something. Them say no. Like if it's a situation where there's no confidence and you don't want to vote, them spoil the ballot. That means that my voice don't count. That means that my voice is disregarded as a spoiled ballot. That is not a vote. I'm going to change my mind because I'm not waste my time. So, each of we are going to have our own breaking point in terms of taking personal responsibility. I know for one, I am this close to man and I'm doing more research about governance and politics than I ever thought I would be inspired to do on my own in my life. And I feel a whole heap of way I get there. And I just pray and really ask the ancestors for them guidance and them blessing in terms of helping us figure it out. Because the time long past for the coping thing through the apathy and the blind disregard. It dangerous now where the man them can come and talk about on the eve of Heroes Weekend to hear what Forget to know and the slavery and the reparations. And never mind the fact that the Germans paid the Jews and the Americans had to pay the Japanese and we did have to pay, we the British had to pay the Scottish. Never mind all of the reparations we done pay out to everybody else. It's if you own, through the bill tall, just forget about it and let's build a prison. Everybody just say, yeah, we need one. It's comical.
Is that serious thing, you know? I nearly fling something after my TV.
We could just build a prison. Dread.
What is your take on the reparations thing? Like, what would it look like for us?
Somebody needs to give me the contract to do the branding and marketing campaign for reparations. Because right now, a lot of the people running up their mouth about reparations don't have what I consider to be a very healthy, practical, or fair construct of what reparations is. In enough people's mind, the British must write a check and say, here, take this as compensation for the pillage and plundering all of those years. No, nobody will ever be able to count the value of the atrocity that was the transatlantic slave trade and everything that ensued in its wake. Like, we will never be able to count it. We'll never be able to put a number to it. So, given that that is the case, reparations in my mind that make the only kind of reparations I'm going to petition for is all of us who was a part of the melee couple 300 odd years ago. We sit down, at least the descendants of those who were in the middle of the melee 300 years ago. We sit down at a table all together in one room, the whites, the blacks, and everybody else who was attached in any kind of way. I mean, not talk about just the British, because we're going to pay the British alone warm to the Spanish. The British, you just thief we from them, so them did do some damage before the British came along. So everybody who have a part to play just sit down at the table. Then we have a very frank conversation. Africans, it was terrible, it was atrocious, and it need for balance. And we genuinely, we the people, the descendants of the perpetrators, genuinely have interest in seeking balance of the energy. Not the money, not the dollars. You'll never be able to count the dollars, but the energy, the exchange of energy that did happen between two groups of people, them call them black people or white people, that was destructive in all ways, shapes. So we just have a frank conversation and say the energy was exceedingly destructive. We'll never be able to count it, but all of us here, by virtue of the fact that we're present in this room, indicate a genuine interest in balancing the scales. How will we balance the scales? Well, that is subject to conversation. The first place to start, I mean, really and truly, like, let's keep it real. Elizabeth sit down upon a whole heap of stolen goods. The United Kingdom, Great Britain, the European Union, them stinking rich. And stinking rich. So just get over the fact that when you know the stolen goods, the material goods, and you know what is ours. So if you feel like give some of them back, all of them back, give them back. But here we're going to have to go on with the money now. We need a school, just build the school, no strings attached. And we need a couple school, well, right now I have a proposal found that when you fund that, and that is a nice step in the right direction, right? We need technical assistance to balance out the mess with our environment. Send the people them come, no strings attached. Do things that not blatantly designed to continue to fatten on the pocket, but under a different disguise. Because anyway you take it, it's still pillage, plundering, and robbery. So just act right. Give we want to know if you give it. I could tell you what we need. As long as we have national consensus, the people are representative, the people are represented, the people have spoken. Just give what we need. As for how long, till we're telling you can't stop.
Mm-hmm.
Duh. It's easy. But what? No, nobody know want to do the right thing.
No, because I'm still benefiting.
The right thing is very simple. It's very easy. Like we nobody try count it, nobody try add it up, no nothing. No. Stinking rich, just give what we need. Send with people them go to school. Like, you know, free up a quota of space in our university because we have some fine universities in the bill with our money. So free up a quota